if you'd have just tried to change his thing. So it's very hard to talk to somebody in delay, right?
It's impossible.
Go ahead. You're on TV. Okay. See, this is the problem. And at least Anne has the thought process. Well, I was just going to speak that much instead of talking over me. You can talk over me if you'd like. Go ahead.
I'm trying to not do that, but it's like I have to almost wait for when I think I have to like think about when you're going to stop. Like I make an assumption and then I try talking right when you are stopping talking.
Okay.
And like it's such a clusterfuck.
So yes, but you're smart enough to know like hey, it's kind of hard to talk. Jeffrey does not really understand the delay system. He's already he's behind. I'm not making a joke here, but he really is. He'll bring up a subject 20 seconds after we already talked about it or at length. So just imagine that, and you're just piling that on. And I was like, well, I could either have him just host the entire aftermath, and I would kind of.
They gonna buck?
What is this place? This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever, I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? I have to sneak past him.
Deke, Professor.
The house
You saw him just slouch down in his chair where he could barely look over the port.
Oh yeah, he was straight. Just with his little tiny head popping out. And I was just like, what's going on with this guy? Like, he can talk if he wants, but it's just so hard with the delay. I don't understand why. Alright, maybe tomorrow he hosts the entire. You guys do this. You guys host or something and put him in a good mood. I'm not trying to put him in a bad mood. I just don't want to have, I had a feeling yesterday was going to be terrible. And people pay for it. I just don't want it to be totally shitty. I thought it'd be better if everybody just show together and it turned out to be really fun. Because we were
This presents the perfect opportunity
just fascinating about, holy shit, are these interesting? And I swear to God, we're at the bar Tuesday or Sunday watching football for 8 hours. Do you do this too, Dad? Do you watch football for 8 hours?
Yeah, at home though. I don't really go out. I don't have $80 to spend every Sunday.
So, yeah, I was surprised that this is what people do on Sunday. And if I was into football, I guess I'd really like it because it's my favorite program on 10 TVs all at the same time. And then it's all day. Your entire day is like, you don't have to wonder, like, well, what am I going to do? No, you sit there and you watch that. I had fun, but an alert popped up and it said, Thomas Sharon posted a video, and I go, oh, shit, what's this? And I just see the Christmas decoration. I just downloaded it as fast as I could. I watched it for the first time in the aftermath yesterday. I'm sure you guys saw it. Man, toilet.
Excellent work.
I don't know what else.
You'll note that you are now in possession of moves.
Decorations.
We should discuss
It looks smaller than toilet
Let's
plungers.
It's like a sink one. They make sink-sized toilet plungers. Did you know this? Did you hear about these things?
I did not know that.
Okay, they do make them. So yeah, if your sink gets plugged up, you can plunge your sink or whatever. So,
Is that
saw that. Then we see
goodness?
most fascinating
My
thing.
old
The
school.
blow-up snowman. Usually you have outside of your front lawn. Inside of his house, it's just on with a humming sound, and it's lit up, and it's just
Give you an opportunity to
and then there's
explore your
a picture of
own
Jeffrey. The screen seriously doesn't work.
Yes, Professor.
He has run some sort of software.
Dear me. Can't you
Damn it, I want to watch this so bad. That's so funny when Jeffrey's like camping out behind the snow.
Oh, he looks like that painting Whistler's mother, just like totally sideways, just sitting there, pretending to not exist, and you're just like,
Is it a bad thing that snowman's a better than Sharon and Valerie?
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, he's there more, and at least he's present. It was so great. So we watched that.
Presents.
Jeffrey was mad the entire time. I think that helped get him mad, but at the same time, you know, very aftermath. I think with instead of letting Jeffrey just go buck wild, it's just gonna be a bunch of people calling in and telling me, yeah, but I don't want to do that. So, Yeah, sorry to Jeffrey. I don't know.
Is he on? He's on the show Thursday.
Should be tomorrow.
Well, no, I know Wednesday, but it's on Thursday.
It's
Pretty soon it's just gonna be Nan's there.
This Thursday's the last afternoon.
Yeah.
But is Wednesday his last afternoon?
I don't know. Nan's is Jeffrey gonna?
This is not my decision to make. It's not my decision to make. I have no idea. There's been personnel concerns all over this office with who's going to be here and who's not going to be here. So I'm just going to show up and do my job.
So, yeah, because Dushi's leaving tomorrow. We were just about to take a 3-week vacation, but she planned her vacation right before that. And we did bring it out. How interesting it is, because, of course, we yelled at, you can't be a man down on the show when we're out on the bus. That's what I've been told multiple times. We need all hands on deck for the bus. Understandable. I totally get it. And I tried to book tickets. I don't know when it was. It might have been March even. To run the Jewels in Columbus. I saw that they're opening for Lord. I really like them. I wanted to see them. And I said, oh, Sister, should we buy the tickets right now? Because Sister likes them too. I said, should we buy these tickets right now? And she said, whoa, you can't do that. What if we have to go on the bus? And I'm like, that's interesting because you're about to leave. And of course, I see where she's coming from, but it just doesn't affect her the same way. And I see exactly what she's saying. You don't want to be a man down. But, like, I can never stand anything out ever again because of the bus. Is that true, Censor? Is anybody in my back here? Hello?
This is like months and months away, too. Like,
so, nobody else is going to speak up. I'll speak up on our behalf. Okay.
Hope this isn't the one.
Nobody won't say shit. Censor won't say shit, but okay, it'll just be me then.
I'm going to answer the ridiculous rule. Yes, okay, yes. You should be able to plan for a concert that's next year.
On a weekend.
Yeah.
It's also on a weekend. It's not like in the middle of the week. No, it's not like I'm taking a day off.
It's on the weekend?
Yeah, it's like a Saturday, dude. It's like a Saturday in Columbus or Friday night or whatever. Easily drive down, come back, and she's like, you can't book that. What if you have to go to the bus? I'm like, you're about to go on vacation 3 days before we go on vacation, and we can't be a man down. And I get it, but you're doing it. And then when we bring it up to her today at the end of the show, she just goes, I don't want to talk about this. And it's just immediate shutdown instead of even having a conversation about it. And yeah, that's fucked up when he didn't ask permission, but like, I was kind of asking when I was booking these tickets in March, kind of asking at that point, like, can I go? And she basically told me no. We don't know where we're going to be on the bus.
How does
I
anyone
enjoy the
know
bus. I actually don't mind at all. I
get
have a great time because I get to see parts of the world I've never been. I get to meet tons of cool people. It's super fun. But also, like, I can never book anything ever again. I don't know how this works. So, yes, Nuji will be out. He'll be down. For some reason, there's no phone screener because you're going to be running the board, right, Nance?
Yes.
What was that?
Nobody put the thought into maybe
Was
we
that
should
a
do a
stitch?
phone screener until it sounds like today. Today they decided to do a phone screener.
And find out.
I think that there were some talks earlier this week and late last week, but they weren't able to find anybody. So I don't know how their searches were going. I don't know how in-depth his search was. You know, how concerned he was about someone answering the phone and asking Dan Costa how to clean out his fleshlight. That wasn't high on his priority list. So whatever.
So you're going to be for the show tomorrow.
Yes.
Because we need you working the dump button, so it's very important that you're there. And I don't know, you can't be running back and forth to answer the phones because of the dump button. So I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, but anyways, it should be interesting. I don't know if they'll get somebody in. But I understand Ballrag too. Yeah, it's last week. What do you I wouldn't care.
wait, tomorrow? Jeffrey said. He can answer phones.
I want to take calls from Harry Bolton, all day. Well, I do.
Yeah, of course.
Mr. Hunt, Mr. Michael Hunt.
Yes,
You want to
perfect, yes.
So anyway, this should be interesting tomorrow. Yeah, Daiquiri Deck was sweet. Theater, of course, went there in 1998 and had a great time, and he's been talking about it ever since. It is exactly what Willie's, which is fucking cool, but
I love that place.
he kept saying, so it's totally different. They're hand making the slushies or whatever.
Blenders, he thought they all had blenders.
No,
No.
I don't know if they've changed. Doubt it. I just think he didn't want it to be exactly like Wet Willie's. Because we go by Wet Willie's, when we're in the South, they're all but he never goes to them. It's like, I don't want all that sweet stuff. But if it's daiquiri deck, okay, then he's willing to do it. So he showed up, didn't expect it. There's a lot of people. But way more than we thought.
I'm surprised.
And it was fun. We immediately ran into some Romanians. And the Romanians live in Cleveland, and they just have a house in Cleveland and down here. They just fly back and forth. They have some sort of, they got some cash, apparently, these Romanians. Shots with them. So, yeah. How old are these guys? 40, right?
So yeah.
40-ish. They're just, one guy's bigger. He's got a thick accent. He's just calling you a pussy. It just makes you feel. It's different than an American guy calling you a pussy. This Romanian guy does it. It feels like he's gonna break your fucking legs once you do the shot. And you're like, okay, I'll get him to do the shot. And the first thing he gives us is a double shot. That's too much. It's too much. And right off the rip, you know. We do that.
What's with all these scam things?
And then Dieter never left their side the entire night, did he?
No, he was down at the bottom part where
He's down with them the entire night. I'm out mingling. They claimed I left or whatever. No, I was in the back hanging out with people.
It's called mingling, yeah.
Yeah, I was out mingling with people. I was moving around the bar. Moving and shaking over here. Rubbing elbows, talking to people, talking to everybody I can. No, but Dieter never left this Romanian guy's side. And so then at the end of the night, I'm out in the smoking area. I'm talking to some dudes. They're smoking and vaping, you know, and walk back in, and I'm told Rover left. I was like, whoa, you didn't tell us? But whatever, I was having a good time. It was late. It was like 6:30, 6:45. We're only supposed to be there till 6. Dieter was still there at this point, and I thought at least, all right, we'll all ride back together in an Uber. Well, I'm standing there talking to somebody, and I just hear, ha ha, you pussy, Charlie. And I see a Kia Soul drive by filled with Romanians and Dieter. And I'm just thinking of how I would be laughed at if I left to go to this Romanian sausage party in a Kia Soul, and I was calling the other group of people a pussy. And I'm just like, Dieter's just going to go hang out with these 3 guys that he doesn't know. And I'm just like, I guess that's cool. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just surprising. He's just going to leave with them. Didn't say bye to anybody. He just called us pussies for not going into a sausage party vehicle. And then you never saw him again. I don't know where he went. He apparently went to the Romanian guy's house. Who knows what happened? He didn't really speak much of it. Just I went to their house.
Surprising lack of details.
Yeah. Went to their house, went to dinner with them, and then went to a strip club with them and got back at 12:30 or 1 in the morning. Okay. That's fine with me. It's just very strange.
It's weird when we drove by that strip club earlier in the day. It looked boarded up.
Yeah.
Is that open?
It didn't look that open to me. I don't know much about it. Yeah, so that's how that went. I did get to hold a dog, Nance. It was
it was cute.
Dog with special needs. Shout out to that dog. Have you ever
What kind of special needs?
You ever met a retarded dog before? I mean, I didn't know they existed, I guess.
It was a rescue dog. It was
a rescue dog, and it was very sweet. It has,
So since it says it's rescued, you say it's retarded. Which one was it?
it's both.
It's both, yeah.
A little both. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, good for this dog. I saw it. It was a schnauzer, but it had long legs. You know, schnauzers are small dogs. This is a schnauzer on stilts. Like, it was the same size as a schnauzer. But he's just long-ass legs. And I thought that's why it's, like, kind of off balance, because it's just running into it. Not running, walking, wobbling around, and just walking in everything. And I'm like, funny dog. And then she told me that special needs, and no joke, Spencer almost started crying. He was so happy.
That was the sweetest dog ever.
Happy to touch a retarded dog. I was just crying, and I'm like, what? It's handicapped? And she's like, yeah, it has special needs. And I'm like, what is it? She's like, she had some complicated name for it.
Long name.
And I don't know what it was, but basically all it does is it shakes its head like a bobblehead constantly, and it's
He gets excited, yeah.
like its equilibrium just is totally off and just shaking. Not like a violent like seizure, just a slow wobble, just like it's drunk. And it really does. It just walks anything into stuff because it's drunk. So shout out to that special needs dog. You're in my heart.
What's his name?
Eddie.
Eddie, my dog, yeah.
Yeah, Eddie's.
That's another thing. She
Eddie,
goes, I named my dog just like yours.
Yeah.
Special Eddie?
That's right.
I bet that has something to do with an acid. I didn't put that together.
That's pretty good.
So,
What's the other kind of dog?
Underdog was a boxer, yeah.
Boxer,
so,
but a striped.
yeah, so it was a tiger striped boxer.
That was pretty cool.
So that's what we were doing, hanging out with fans, petting their special needs dogs in theaters, hanging out with a group of Romanians. Shout out to everybody that came. It was really nice of them. Cool dogs. And cool everybody that stopped out. And then we get, oh man, that's when Snitcher got tipsy. He got back to the room. I've never seen such an embarrassing display of I'm a guy, or I'm not a manly man. Well, I'm pretty much an alpha, but I'm not, Snitcher and the anti-alpha. If there's something lower than beta, what is it? What are you, Snitcher?
Lower than beta?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever's lower than that.
Gamma? Is that alpha beta gamma?
Speaking of Snitcher being such a little bitch,
The minimum requirement will always be equipped for the seeker's needs.
Snitcher is really trying to be cool and young. So he's pretending to enjoy little Gucci Gang. You know this about Gucci Gang.
We text each other about a great song. I love it.
Yeah. You guys just text each other the lyrics to the song.
No, it's about, prices of concerts.
What about?
Needing a place away from
Sold out.
It's $150, dude. Go get a resale.
We go see Lil Pump.
Yeah, dude.
He's 17 years old.
What I need
I can get down with bad songs. I can get down with songs. I mean, you guys admit this is not a great song, right?
It sticks in your head.
It sticks in your head, right?
It's fun.
It's a fun song. And I can get down with something that's not really that great, like Panda. It wasn't really that creative or anything. It's like Panda. It's still good. I can get down with what's Playboy Cardi. I mean, that's not you watch that guy perform that song. What's the song? He sings Magnolia. Again, not a great song by any stretch of the imagination, but it's good as fuck. It just sounds good. There's something about it that sounds good. Gucci Gang was I'm not understanding it. I think I finally reached the threshold where I'm just not, I don't get this. I can get them most of the time. This is what I don't get. It's not all that catchy to me.
You would not get any of his other songs. Basically,
it's all the same. You just yell it. Which is kind of what Migos. It's like Migos does. They just go Versace, which I used to be totally not on board until I saw them
You've given yourself
perform Versace. And I thought, wow, that's fucking talent. When they got on stage and they said, and I'm Montana, I said, wow, this is the future. I was totally down. The Lil Pump, I'm not understanding. Snitcher likes to rap along to Lil Pump. I remember having the whole conversation. He rap along and say the N-word. I don't. And everybody thought I was being a pussy for not doing that. I don't know. I just don't do it. You want to go for it. I don't know if I'm not even saying it's actually that wrong. It's just something I
just
don't.
think you're a liar.
I don't do it. This is not a lie at all. You really think I lie? That's because
you can make it hard by yourself. No, I think that's not even close to true. I think in the car by yourself, you'll be rapping along. I
told you what I do. I say Snitcher. I mix in my favorite song, my N-word. It's about a guy and his N-words, but I can't rap most of that song. But I want to be cool, so I'll say my Snitcher instead. If it's on beat, it's good. I recommend everybody uses it instead.
I only say Snitza.
Snitza, okay, yeah, you don't do the hard R on the Snitcher. That's fine. It's up to you. Hey, and even if you're rapping along, I don't think there's anything that wrong about it. I just don't do it. I just don't want anybody to get, this Victoria's Secret models. Did they do anything wrong? I don't know. There's now a debate around them, and I don't want to be part of the debate. I don't want to be the person. Well, did he use it wrong or right? I just choose. I'm not going to, so I'm not. Nobody's even asked to question it because I'm not going to say it.
One stupid word, right? You not say one word.
But Naz loves rapping along to it. It's his favorite thing to do.
I've been caught on camera rapping along on the show, saying, rapping the N-word. So, there's nowhere to hide here. I would totally lie just like you if I didn't have video proof of me saying it on camera. So I have to completely embrace it.
That was a hot N-word. And I think it's different too. If you're rapping along to it,
sir.
It might be okay. It might be. I don't know if it is.
Gray area.
It's a gray area. I don't think it's anybody's doing it wrong. Now, if you're singing along to Johnny Rebel, which is that weird country guy that just he says the N-word a lot too, but in a totally different context. Singing that one is totally wrong. Don't sing that guy, or probably even listen to that guy. But that's different, okay? But so we're talking Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Well, Snitzer wants to rap along. He wants to fit in. This little bitch. He gets to the part. He's in front of B2. This is embarrassing. He's in front of B2 and he's rapping along Gucci gang, Gucci gang. I don't know why that's.
I know you're about to say.
What's he gonna say? No. What am I gonna say? Well,
Did he beep out the word bitch?
Yes. Wouldn't say bitch in front of B2. You're not calling her a bitch.
She's polite.
This is manners. This is polite.
I said in front of ladies. I was being polite.
I don't say bitch in front of ladies. What? What?
What did you say instead? Did you just beep yourself, or did you say like?
No, I think I said chick.
My B.
Yeah. My chick or whatever. It was so weird that everybody just stopped and looked at him like, well, we know that word's bitch right there. Like, why would you say it?
Is it the line that my chick loves to do cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll say he loves to do cocaine, but my bitch, he just won't say in front of B2. I'm like, what? I don't understand it. So that's how much of a little bitch Snitzer is. So then after we're drinking at the daiquiri deck, we get back to the hotel, and then he calls his wife, and it's just giggling. I've never seen it before. They're truly in love. Good for you, Snitzer. I was texting my girlfriend, like, you gotta hear this. I am actually happy. It was actually a wrong move on my part, because I'm laughing at how in love you are. And my girlfriend starts going, well, why don't we talk like that? I'm like, I don't know. What do you
Backfire.
Shut up, bitch. What do you mean? Shut up. I don't know. I've never actually like this. Yeah. I couldn't. And this is not a lie at all. They were doing the you hang up first thing. They were doing the you hang up first. Okay, you go.
See, that's been a rumor that he does that, but I can't believe that you're actually confirming it.
I wanted to almost film it, but I thought there'd be, a little bit of invasion of privacy. Snitzer, he trusts me to probably not even repeat this stuff on air, but no. I was trying not to eavesdrop, but it's hard when the giggling is. And you can hear his wife giggling back over the phone and it's just not on speakerphone. I just hear the giggling. It's so loud. It's the laughter of the Snitzers is filling my hotel room, and I'm just, oh man, I just couldn't believe it.
It sounded like he was a badass, like taking just double shots of Patron and stealing ketchup. Like he was being fucking hardcore, and then he came back to the hotel room and just totally erased all memories of his cool ass night.
Yeah, like he was looking pretty hard stealing all that chop, dude. The chop heist of Sarasota. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, we're at McDonald's, and this guy hands me my food, and I see the ketchup thing is just right below my hand, and I would have grabbed it from the normal, the peasant area, but they had the little ketchup faucet. You know the faucet? Sometimes McDonald's has a ketchup faucet.
Yeah, put it in a tiny cup.
Yeah,
but no lids.
And no lids for the cup. So what are you going to just carry around little ketchup things? No. So I see the packets there. I go, okay, he's walking up. I'm not trying to hide it. I just grabbed two, and he looks at me. He's like, no, you don't get to come back behind this line, dude. I said, no, it's cool. I used to work here. He's like, oh, you used to work at this one? I said, no, but it's McDonald's. I've worked. I know how it works, man. I know how the grill works. I know you're using the quarter meter, the right bag. I know what's going on back there. I know what you're saying when you say you're queuing something. You ever hear that little secret insider's tip? That's microwave. You ever hear cue that? They have a different word for that. So yeah, I know your secrets, McDonald's. So I grabbed two, but he seemed upset. I said, don't worry, I won't do it again. As soon as he turned around, Snitzer just a whole handful, and I'm saying, Snitzer, don't do that. This guy, we're gonna get yelled at. Grabs 10 ketchups, loads up his bag like a psycho.
Needs some job.
Yeah, it needs it, man. He cannot eat it. He eats fries without it. It's just 10 packets of ketchup. And I was really concerned. He saw it too. So it's like he thought he got away perfect crime. No, he didn't. Yeah, he's totally out there, double shot to Patron, stealing ketchup left and right, and then just total giggle fest. Oh yeah, also he dropped some heat on me in the hotel room before we left. This fucking guy's farts. This is like people. You'd think vegan wouldn't be that bad. He's not putting anything that gross in his body. It's just leaves and seeds and bark and other sorts of plants. How could it be that bad? No, what he's creating is toxic sludge in his body that creates it's like a compost. His body is a compost pile, and he let's rip what he calls a toot in front of me. Just the most vegan sounding fart. And then it starts wafting over to me, and I go, whoa, dude.
I apologize.
I can respect, hey, I can respect the guy in the game. You know, I can respect a fartist. And I go, whoa, that's next level, man. And then, so then we're about to leave. We're about to leave for the daiquiri deck. And he goes, he's gathering his stuff. He goes, oh, hold up 1 second. I have to make another toot. And I'm like, all right, well, I don't want to be involved in his gas chamber again. So I'm going to walk out of the hotel, not thinking anything was weird. This is not a lie either. I walk out, I close the door, and I'm waiting for him to fart because he wants to let loose all these farts before we get to the daiquiri deck. He opens the door, fart cloud behind him, and he starts yelling at me that I wouldn't sit in the room with him while he just farted, and we just looked at each other. What a sick freak, right? Why do you want me to watch this?
That's disgusting.
Why do you want me to fart?
I opened up the door. You're halfway down the hallway. It's like you didn't even say goodbye. What are you doing? I thought
Say goodbye. We're going. You said I'm going to fart.
You said going in the same car.
Yeah, you said I'm going to fart, so I said, okay, well, yeah.
Okay, you step outside for a second. You don't walk all the way down the hall.
I start walking. What's the big deal? I'm supposed to wait around for you to fart? No,
run to catch up with you.
No, he's not your husband and you're giving birth. Like, you're just farting. Put it out of your ass and
I don't have to take him through breathing techniques and hold his hand through this process to fucking fart. Just do it, and then it's toxic sludge, too. It's gross as shit. It smells really bad.
I sat with you all through your hemorrhoid stuff. I don't even get a complimentary.
Oh, you did?
No,
Charlie,
that's not
dude,
yeah.
Your butt is the problem on the road, dude. The road is just you and your butt does not do well on the road.
Yeah, no, and Spencer's a complete liar. He wouldn't help me with my hemorrhoid. I asked him to go pick me up Preparation H.
I went to the doctor with you.
He said that's because after
I went to the doctor with you.
I asked him to go pick me up to Preparation H. He just said no. I said,
Stop.
Spencer, I'll have to walk there.
Go lay down, dude.
If we get a wheelchair, maybe you can wheel me there, but can you please go for me? He just said no. And then I tried to get him to help me apply the hemorrhoid juice. He said no again. Like, this is what brothers do. And we're Fartbox brothers, boy. And, like, you won't even help your dude out. And it's like, it's just upsetting. I don't know. And then he wants me to sit around and sniff his farts like they smell like roses. Bullshit. Dick breath. Asshole. So, no, I left. I'm not going to sit around and sniff your farts for no reason. It's like, hi, you're on the Aftermath.
Snifter, you sick fuck. Jesus Christ. But really, Naz, if you want brownie points right now, because I know you're on the down low, you gotta get Blue Lion K on. They're from Canton, and they're an easy interview book. And I assume you've listened to them before, because you're that kind of guy, dashboard, taking back Sunday, all that good shit. Anyway, easy brownie points. That's all I wanted to say. Love you, boys. Thank you.
Thanks for calling 2004.
Reliant K. Who is it? I've heard of
Christian, aren't they?
It's like a Christian pop punk band.
Yeah, good. Great.
Hey, nah, dude. I've never liked the Christian rock. Who else is Christian? Sometimes you find out you like hate a band and you don't really know why, and then later you find out like, oh yeah, they started off as a Christian band. And you're like, oh, okay. I'm not surprised. I've never been down when they're just talking about like loving the shit out of Jesus. I've just never been able to get that. Even if the music's awesome, like I've just never been able to get down. So they might be really good, but
this is a weird call to get in 2017. Seriously, like that's a blast from the past right there. But thanks, guy.
Did you jam to them?
I think I did have their first album, but it was again. I was probably 15.
The Snitzer, Adam from Atlanta, who's always up to date on Snitzer's vegan laps. He pretends to be vegan.
Oh, sure, yeah, got it.
The Snitzer think McDonald's fries are vegan.
They aren't.
Snitzer, please, he says. They have beef fat.
No, they don't.
They're not
Haven't for years, dude. Haven't
Adam
for
from Atlanta,
years.
I
He's
trust
wrong.
him.
Haven't
He's
for
like
years.
a bodybuilder. You've met him, right?
Yeah.
You have met him?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I don't know. Anyway, he's totally wrong because they haven't used him.
This is the way he's better.
They haven't used beef tallow for years.
But like he's a workout.
I actually remember. I think Snitzer's right. I remember when they changed this. It was like a news story.
Yep.
All right, Adam from Atlanta, sorry. Adam from Atlanta was the guy that said he would not eat meat for 3 days if Snitzer just had one burger. So the amount of animals he'd be saving. And when a bunch of listeners all chimed in and they all said it, Snitzer with me, you'd know it. You'd be watching me. I would do this in a second. And if you just ate one cheeseburger,
Here's your real life, I don't care.
you'd save a lot of animals.
I don't care.
Doesn't hate the animals.
Nope, I do. Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. I gotta go back to that hotel room. Yeah, but thank you guys for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Anything else we're supposed to do here, Nance? Not remembering?
I think we're good, man.
All right.
You guys have fun tonight. Have fun on that boat. Tell Rob and Hoppy I said what's up.
If Rob's coming, I don't know if Rob's going to make it even. So it might just really, this might turn into, because I can see Dieter backing out because he sleeps for 8 hours per day. He's going to say no.
You Sister and Hoppy?
Yeah, Rob's not even sure if he can even come because Rob's going to drive like, I don't know how long it is. He's in Tampa, so it's 45 minutes, could be an hour or something. He might come down and ride this boat. Yeah, I think it's going to end up just me and Snitzer on a sunset cruise. Cruise around. If there's a bay or something, I don't know what. I actually don't know what we're cruising around in, but it sounds fun. And yeah, good. So, anyways, it might just be me and Snitzer. I'll tell Dieter to invite Hoppy. Dieter can be in charge of that. So, all right, that's it for the aftermath.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Do what?
Because then it will be, have Dieter invite Hoppy, because then he won't show up, and it will be you and Sister and Hoppy.
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't like. I wouldn't mind. He was
funny.
He was starting to wear me down when I had to work with him for 3 months. One day of Hoppy's totally fine. I'm totally okay. It'll kind of be a remembrance, and I will remember certain things, and I'll go, oh yeah, okay, now I remember. With his powerful ass legs, we're gonna be scooting through that water there with a paddle boat, dude. So, all right, thank you guys for listening. Thank you for subscribing. We will be back tomorrow, live from West Palm Beach, and if you're listening in West Palm Beach, we will be. Snitcher, what's that name?
Ink Blink. I can't remember. Ink Blink Tattoos.
Link tattoos and racking balls.
Nailed it.
I believe that's it. Pub 6 to 8 tomorrow, West Palm Beach. Come say hi. Yeah, Google it. Inklink. Do that. Google and then whatever. It'll autocomplete. West Palm Beach. Yeah, we'll be there tomorrow, 6 to 8. So thank you guys for listening. Thank you for subscribing. We will be back tomorrow, live from West Palm Beach. Bye.
See ya. Bye. Appreciate you sticking around for the aftermath. Straight up. We'll catch you next time on RMT Plus. Later. Charlie. Ned. Anthony. This is the aftermath.
Wow, that was fast, right?
He did it.
He potted that down. He brought the levels down so we could talk here on the aftermath. Good morning. This is the aftermath.
Good morning.
And normally Charlie is hosting the aftermath, and Nads and Jeffrey are on with him,
And Snitzer.
back in the video room, but. Charlie brought up probably 10 or 12 times today.
Well, I've been dreading this all weekend because I love doing the aftermath and everything, but having my only co-host be in delay, it was going to be very tough if it was just me and Jeffrey. So I asked if you guys would come in and hang out too, and thank you for doing that.
By the way, the delay I think was less today than it has been all week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been way better.
I didn't notice much of a delay today, right, Jeffrey?
Right. Yeah, see, it's like 2 seconds.
Right.
We're just going to be talking over each other the whole time, so I don't want to do
That's
that.
just him. He's slow.
Well, yeah, it's hard to judge, so I just don't want us talking over each other the entire time.
Yeah, he is delayed, and we're in delay. Okay? 866
fucking funny, guys.
Yo Rover, 866-967-6837 is the number to reach us here on The Aftermath. Same number as the main show. We talk about, or they normally talk about stuff. We expand upon stuff that we talked about on the show. I know that I have some video that we didn't get to during the main show, which I believe is Jeffrey related. I think it's his son.
Yeah, I was really worried Jeffrey was going to take this on. I have not watched it yet. I have no idea what it is. Jeffrey, do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's my son. He does him and his crazy ceiling fans, and we also took a video of the decorations he put up on the house.
Yeah, so he's got all of his Christmas decorations up, and I love, because Jeffrey keeps his tree up all year long, you know? And so I wanted to see what changes for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Does anything change, or is it exactly the same? So I actually did not watch it.
Still the same tree, but
we're out drinking with Dieter.
You'll have to watch the video.
Okay, see, this is what I was worried about. So we're out drinking with Dieter yesterday for 8 hours at the bar as we watched football. getting pretty toasted.
How's that? Because, I find it interesting. Theater doesn't ever want to hang out with you and Snitz. Ever.
No, he'd just rather sleep.
Yet with football, he did not want to go watch football by himself. So he must have been desperate to invite Mr. Sports Mind Charlie and Snitz.
I annoy the fuck out of him while he's watching the football. I just ask the dumbest questions the entire time. Like, hey, what inning is it? Uniform?
Oh, it's the third quarter, you dumbass.
What do you think of these uniforms and stuff? I'm just like a chick, and I'm just annoying the fuck out of him. But I think it's better than him being totally alone. So he gets to act smart at that. He's the one thing he's smarter than me at. So he gets to explain to me different plays. Tom Brady motherfuckering the offensive coach yesterday.
Oh, yeah, he just goes, fuck you to the coach. It was great.
And another play that was interesting that I saw yesterday, a little football recap. Somebody threw a flag. The ump threw a flag. The ref threw the flag, and the player gets so fucking mad at this flag, he took it. I've never seen this before. Threw it into the stands.
Oh, I've never seen that before either. That's kind of unusual.
And then he's just holding the flag out the entire. Everybody's taking pictures with him and everything. I've never seen that.
Did they make him give it back?
No, I think he kept it. Right.
I don't know. They were showing everybody's taking a picture of him. And I think they threw the player out, and they never showed the guy was holding onto the flag. I think he got to keep it.
Also, he got to keep it, and then the actual player thought he was ejected, so he starts handing his shoes and his jersey out to fans, and then he found out he actually wasn't ejected, so he came back without shoes on.
Who was the player?
Like naked. I don't know the guy's name. Okay. I never heard him before.
It was also interesting because Peter doesn't watch one football game. He watches 8 football games all at once. Did you know that?
Well, he's into that fantasy football. That's essentially fantasy football makes football watchable.
Every game, Rover, you explain every game watchable.
Well, because there's no fucking action that actually occurs in football. It's a 3.5-hour broadcast, and there's fucking 3 minutes of actual action in the broadcast.
11 minutes.
But when you have multiple games going on, I guess you can pay attention to everything.
I also found this out. He doesn't just have one fantasy football team. He has 3 or 4.
4.
And they're always like, oh, do you
Sometimes he's playing against himself, probably.
No, he is. I think he's like, do you pick the same players for all the teams? He's like, no, that'd be stupid. You're supposed to, get a wide net out there so that you have everybody. He has every player, basically. So he's just screaming the entire game.
It doesn't matter who scored.
Yeah, just random screaming. I don't even understand what's going on.
I think it's different leagues.
Oh, yeah, it's multiple leagues. You have a radio station league.
Teams.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying he has a team in each league. So
I do know.
What do you mean? Like he's playing Canadian football?
No, it's different leagues. It's not all different teams on the same league. It's different leagues across different businesses, different people all over the city. And
I think people understood.
Yeah,
that.
Our home base radio station. Yep. With Ball Rag and Sass Keith and all those guys. Then the West Palm radio station has a league. Then my college buddies. Then my high school buddies. So we each have 4. And you space it out so you're hoping some of your players.
Now, how are you doing in the West Palm League? Because this would be interesting because the midday show in West Palm Beach, they're just fucking football, betting,
sports and gambling. That's what they talk about. They love it.
I'd love if Dieter went in there and cleaned up and was kicking ass in fantasy football.
Well, listen to this.
I think I'm dead smack in the middle in that one, but go ahead.
Yeah, that one's for no money.
Oh.
I get this. I go, you guys are playing for at least $5 something. They go, no, it's for pride. So I take the least amount of time for that league. I mean, it's fun to play. But when I'm not playing for money, why am I spending hours and hours investing in it? So I hope next year they do it for
walk in, start having about
a person. So I have something to play for.
Right.
But it's still fun to talk to those guys. Keep in touch.
We do have video that we're going to play in just a moment. Now, I've seen ads in the far box. He's uploading stuff, I think, and stuff ready for tomorrow.
The podcast.
So it's just like the regular Aftermath. There's just no phone screener, so I just pick up any radio. Good morning. You're on the Aftermath. How are you?
Win-wins too. No matter what room you choose.
Guys, I was trying to figure out, how the hell do you figure out if somebody won the tickets or not for WWE?
Oh, if someone won tickets for WWE. Hold on 1 second. Imagine pick up that.
We need your phone screening.
Get back in there. Figure that shit out. All right, let's see. This video, it is... you see my video back there, Snets? Yeah. All right, here it is. Jeffrey's son, I think, giving a tour of his Christmas decoration.
Is that it, Jeffrey?
I believe so.
You don't seem happy about this. You're also very strong. Shrunk, that's the fucking shrunken Matt Damon movie or whatever. What's it called? Downsizing.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you so grumpy right now? Were you hoping that you were going to host or something?
No.
What are you grumpy about then right now?
Yes.
Oh, is that it? I'm sorry, man.
I can quit. All right. Rover's off the aftermath, and Jeffrey's hosting. Go.
I'm not hosting. It's just that every time you guys make fun of like my son puts up these videos and and then you make fun of him and all that.
We don't make fun of your son.
Crap, so
never make fun of your son.
No.
Ever. His decorations are pretty hilarious. Well, it's actually more you, Jeffrey, because you keep a Christmas tree up all year long. It's not making fun of your son.
Yes, so?
It's Christmas all year round.
So what?
Well, most people don't leave up a Christmas tree. I mean, most people don't have, like, their Halloween decorations up year-round either. He has that fucking ghoul outside his front door. He leaves that.
It's scare people away. Sorry.
I think that's inside scarier.
I'm just too lazy to take shit down,
Here is Jeffrey's son giving a tour of their Christmas.
Hey guys, I'll show you videos of Christmas lights in my house. So you can
What are those toilet plungers? Do you guys see those?
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, yeah, two spray-painted toilet plungers.
house.
And an air freshener, too.
Jeffrey, why do you have toilet plunger Christmas decorations?
And an air freshener.
Jeffrey, this is why it's interesting, Lou. You have toilet plungers in your house as Christmas decorations.
That's what they might look like. I don't think they are toilet plungers.
What are they then, dildos?
They might. I have no fucking clue.
It's in your house.
I mean, it looks like plungers. What else would be in that shape?
I have no idea.
But you see it every day.
I don't know. I just never didn't pay attention to them. So
Let me start over so we can see this again. Yeah, well, it looks like a mini plunger. There was a handle cut in half.
Yeah, like a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, sawed-off plunger.
It certainly is air freshener, right?
Yeah, it's definitely an air freshener, which is good.
A CD. What's that CD, Jeffrey?
I have no clue.
This is the one I bought in Las Vegas.
Oh, what's that guy's that rapper? Oh, yeah. Like $20.
Is this where the gifts go when the kids wake up Christmas morning too, like underneath this?
No, I put them off to the side, especially if they're bulky.
Okay.
Like when I got my son at iMac a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You think Jeffrey has the world's smallest Christmas tree so that he doesn't have room to put the presents in?
Right. Well, there's a place smart.
Yeah, what do you got? You put presents, but there's no room under the tree.
Those are toilet plungers, right? What else could those be?
I'm thinking.
I have no fucking clue.
The only thing I could think of was Christmas candlesticks.
Is there a hole? Is there a hole in the top?
I don't know. I have to look at it when I get home. Shit.
Well, let's look.
Or a wick?
Let's look.
Hey guys, I'll show you videos of Christmas lights in my house. As you can see right here. So anyway, this is a Christmas tree.
Christmas tree.
This means it's me. Kind of lovely.
Who's that, Jeffrey?
Did you hear him say it's an ugly picture of him?
Yes.
Oh, no. That's an old lady. That's not Tomas.
No, that is Tomas.
No, it could be it. No, it's my mother-in-law.
No, that's
No, it's
Tomash. Come on, dummy. That's Tomash. You don't even see your own son? You don't see him that often?
Well, mother-in-law? Funny snitch. No, I thought it was. No, but he says it's tonight. If you heard him say in the audio, he says it's an ugly picture of himself.
He doesn't.
He's real sensitive about how pictures come out.
That's an old fucking lady.
No, Rover, it's his eyes are squinty, and I think he had more weight then.
No, we've seen him his whole life. He's never been big.
That's him.
That's him.
Look close. His eyes are squinting. He even says it's a picture of me. You think he doesn't know it's him?
Wait, let me go back. Go back. All right.
But why would a card exist with him on it? Maybe it is.
Yeah, that's him.
So you say an ugly picture of me?
Yeah.
There's no way. Bullshit. Wait, it does now look just like. Wait,
He's blind?
I could see where you're saying it's him, but I don't remember him ever being heavy like that ever.
No, Jeffrey, in the picture, you're looking at the screen right now. Is that your son?
Yeah, it's my son.
See?
Yeah.
It's him.
Just the hair was different back then.
Fuck, dude. I thought that was like.
I've known him for 8 years. He's never been big.
It's just the angle and the cheeks get puffy. Yeah.
I thought that was like Jeffrey's mother-in-law or something.
No, we've seen that picture.
Wow. Okay.
What about it?
That's not her.
Yes.
What are you guys watching? What is this?
It's just his Christmas tree.
No, this is the background.
Oh, in the background.
Oh, plungers. Okay, that's a fucking plunger.
No. It looks to me like. Let me see if I can.
It's a plunger, dude.
Oh.
It's a plunger.
Like,
No, but look, it's definitely if you
it's
look
screwed
here.
on. It's separated.
No, that's like it's a candle. It's a candle.
They make candle holders and they don't look like plungers.
so the plunger candle holders.
Yeah, it's kind of like, it might be like a school project, like craft project.
Maybe maybe someone made. I don't know. I can't explain. Where'd you get those from, Jeffrey?
That's the first time I've seen them.
They're in your house.
Yeah.
That's the first time you've seen them.
I know they're in my house.
When's the last time you had a clogged toilet?
Haven't had a clogged toilet. I have a standard size plunger in the bathroom. Those got to be candles, and it's just the way the bases were made. And so to you guys, it might look like a plunger. So, but it's not.
Okay.
Really nice.
It is a nice tree.
Extension cord.
Oh yeah, that's up to code.
I have to put those lights on. I actually decorate the tree. Light it off.
What's going on back here?
Oh, did I miss anything there?
It's the laundry basket.
It's harder to go with this player on the bus frame by frame.
What's that robot right there? Is that oxygen?
Oh, yeah, a nebulizer for him. No, it's a nebulizer because he takes a butyrol when he needs to take it.
Oh, okay.
What's a nebulizer?
Old abutes.
Something to breathe?
Well, no. When he was born, he had a issue with asthma. So they prescribed him a butyrol, and he just takes it as needed.
Okay.
So, and knock on wood, he hasn't had any real asthma attacks.
Oh, there's a leg lamp?
Oh, that's a major award.
Fragile.
Soft glow.
No, it's